Oh man, you won't believe this, but one ordinary Tuesday morning, I woke up to my phone exploding with notifications, like thousands of them, and my face plastered all over the internet as the entitled employee who snapped. It started so innocently, but by the end of the day, my entire life was flipped upside down. I mean, how does a simple vent post turn into a global controversy? Stick around because this story has twists that'll make your head spin. Let me take you back to where it all began. I'm sitting in my cramped cubicle at this mid-sized marketing firm in downtown Chicago, the kind of place with fluorescent lights that buzz like angry bees and coffee that tastes like regret. My name's Alex, by the way, or at least that's what I'll call myself here to avoid more drama. I'd been working there for 2 years, grinding away on ad campaigns for boring clients like toothpaste brands and insurance companies. My boss, Karen, yeah, her actual name was Karen, ironic, right? Was this micromanaging nightmare who thrived on public humiliations. That morning, we had a team meeting in the conference room, all glass walls and uncomfortable swivel chairs. Karen's pacing back and forth, her heels clicking like gunfire on the tile floor. She's ranting about our latest campaign flop, some ad that didn't hit the metrics because, honestly, the client's idea was trash from the start. But nope, she points right at me. Alex, this is on you. You should have caught that error in the copy. Do you even read what you write? Everyone's staring, my cheeks are burning, and inside I'm screaming, "It wasn't my fault. You approved it." But I bite my tongue, nod like a bobblehead, and the meeting drags on. By lunch, I'm fuming in the break room, staring at my sad turkey sandwich. My mind's racing. Why does she always single me out? Is it because I'm the youngest on the team? Or maybe she just hates my face. I pull out my phone, open Twitter, or X, whatever they're calling it now, and without thinking twice, I type out a quick rant. Just got screamed at by my boss in front of the whole team for something that wasn't even my mistake. Hashtag toxic boss, hashtag workplace hell. Feel like quitting on the spot. I hit post, shove my phone away, and try to eat. Little did I know that was the spark that ignited the wildfire. Fast forward a couple hours, I'm back at my desk tweaking some graphics when my phone buzzes once, then twice. Then it's like a swarm of locusts, notifications pouring in, likes, retweets, comments. At first I'm confused. What the? I mutter to myself, glancing around to make sure no one's watching. I open the app and my post has blown up. 500 likes already, people replying with their own horror stories. Relatable AF, one says. Dump that job, King, another chimes in. My heart's pounding. It's exciting, you know? For once, I feel validated, like the world gets my pain. But then it escalates. By the end of the workday, it's at 10,000 likes. Strangers are DMing me advice, memes are popping up with my tweet photoshopped onto funny images. I head home to my tiny apartment in Wrigleyville, the L train rumbling beneath me, and I'm glued to my screen the whole ride. This is wild, I think. Maybe this is my big break. I could turn this into a side hustle, like a podcast on bad bosses. I crash on my couch, order pizza, and watch the numbers climb. 50,000 views, 100,000. My inner voice is hyped. You're going viral, Alex. This is what you've always wanted. Attention, sympathy, maybe even a better job offer. Oh, but remember that high voltage hook I mentioned? The one where my life exploded online? Yeah, it gets worse. Wake up the next morning to chaos. My tweets everywhere. Reddit threads dissecting it, TikTok stitches roasting me, even news sites picking it up as millennial meltdown at work. But here's the twist. Someone doxed my company. Turns out one commenter recognized the details and tagged my firm's official account. Now the replies are flooding with people bashing the company. Fire that boss. Boycott their clients. My stomach drops as I scroll through. What have I done? I whisper to my empty room, the morning light filtering through dusty blinds. I rush to work, heart in my throat, pretending everything's normal. But as soon as I sit down, Karen calls me into her office. The room's sterile, with her desk piled high with reports, and a fake plant in the corner that's somehow wilting. She doesn't even look up at her computer. "Alex, sit." Her voice is ice. I perch on the edge of the chair, hands sweaty. "Did you post about me online?" she asks, finally meeting my eyes. They're like daggers. I stammer, "It wasn't about you specifically, just venting." But she's not having it. "You've brought negative attention to the firm. Clients are calling, HR's involved." My mind's reeling, inner thoughts screaming, "This can't be happening. It was just a tweet." She slides a paper across. A termination notice. Fired on the spot. I walk out in a daze, cubicle mates whispering behind me. Back home, the viral storm rages. Now it's not just sympathy, there's backlash. Trolls calling me snowflake and unprofessional. One thread accuses me of fabricating the story for clout. My phone won't stop. I'm getting hate DMs, even threats. "How dare you air dirty laundry," one says. I curl up on my bed, staring at the ceiling fan spinning lazily. Emotions hit like waves. Regret, anger, fear. Why didn't I think this through? I berate myself. One impulsive post and poof, job gone, reputation trashed. But amid the despair, a spark. Maybe I can own this, turn the controversy into content. Reintroducing that hook, yeah, my life exploded online from one tweet, but wait till you hear the next arc. I decide to double down. That night, I post a follow-up. Update, got fired today because of my vent. Here's the full story. I spill it all, the meeting details, Karen's exact words, my side unfiltered. Boom, it goes even more viral. 500,000 likes overnight. Media outlets reach out. "Can we interview you?" Podcasts want me on. Suddenly, I'm the face of workplace toxicity discussions. But ethically, I'm torn. Is this revenge? Moral dilemma hits hard. Am I helping others by sharing or just fueling drama for views? Inner debate rages as I pace my living room, the city lights twinkling outside. This could ruin her life too, I think. But she ruined mine first. The story arcs deeper. A week later, I'm on a Zoom call with a recruiter from a rival firm. They saw the buzz and want me for my authenticity. Excitement bubbles up. But then, twist. Karen sues for defamation. Paper served at my door by a bored-looking process server. Setting, my apartment hallway, fluorescent bulbs flickering, neighbor's dog barking in the background. "You've got to be kidding me," I say out loud, scanning the legalese. Emotions swirl. Panic, defiance. She started this. But legally, I'm screwed. Can't afford a lawyer. Online, supporters rally. GoFundMe starts, raising thousands. The internet's got my back, I realize, tears welling up as donations pour in. But hold on, rehashing that explosive hook, one tweet, life in ruins, then viral fame flips it. Now the redemption arc. With the funds, I hire a lawyer, sharp guy named Mike, office in a high-rise with killer views. We countersue for wrongful termination. Courtroom scenes unfold in my mind. Tense hearings, witnesses from the office spilling tea on Karen's behavior. "She yelled at me too," one colleague testifies. Twists keep coming. Turns out the company had a history of complaints. Settlement reached. I get a payout, NDA signed, but the story's out there. Energy sustains as I pivot, launch my own channel on workplace advice. From fired to inspired, I brand it. Subscribers flock, sharing their stories. But weird incident alert, a prankster fan shows up at my door with a toxic boss cake. Laughing it off, but inside, this fame is double-edged. Moral conflicts linger. Did I cross lines for clout? Emotional analysis. Regret for the pain caused, but growth from the chaos. Arcs recurse, from failure to fame, controversy to comeback. Reintroducing that hook one more time, that day my life exploded online, it led to this: independence, community, lessons learned. Weird encounters continue. Ran into Karen a coffee shop month later. Setting, bustling Starbucks, aroma of espresso thick in the air. She spots me, freezes. Dialogue. "Alex," she says stiffly. "Didn't expect to see you." Me, life's full of surprises. Awkward pause, then she mutters, "Sorry about how it went down." Twist. Apology? Inner thoughts, forgiveness? Nah, but closure feels good. The story builds, more arcs with online trolls turning allies, a collaboration with a big creator, energy high, details vivid, the thrill of hitting 100K subs, the low of hate comments. But through it all, that one post changed everything. Drop a comment with your platform of choice, like if you learned something new, share this post with friends, and subscribe for more social media comments.